What's up, guys? So do you want to know how to change your thesis from looking like this boring, terrible formatting to this nice and clean? Sit back, relax. I'm going to show you how. Welcome back, guys. The first thing we're going to do is to open our Word document. Then next, we're going to create a new document like this. Now, so the first thing that some of you may notice is that my ribbon is quite different from your ribbon. You see many of all these icons and all of that. The first thing you need to know is that there are different types of Microsoft Office. There's the Office 365 and there's the Office LTSC. And in the Office LTSC, there are different versions. There's the 2019, 2021, and all of that. So this is Office 365, which some of you might be using a different version, but you have nothing to worry about, as everything we're going to do in this tutorial will still be applicable to you, whatever version you are using. To know more about different types of Office and their versions and the different features they have, kindly check the description of this video and you see a detailed explanation of that. Also, you may notice some of all these add-ons. You have nothing to worry about. We're not going to use any of them in this video. And to know much more about these add-ons, the video will be placed in the description below. So the first thing we're going to do is to set up our margin. We'll come to Layout over here. Click on Margin, click on Custom. These details might be given to you from your school or wherever the parameter is for setting this up. So for me, I'm just going to use parameter that I have here. On my left margin, I'm going to use 3.0 centimeter, while the rest I'm going to use 2.0. So like I said, this will be given to you by your school. And leave the rest the way it is, the orientation portrait. Then ensure you click on this apply to all documents. Click on OK. The next thing I like to do is to go to the View tab, click on Navigation panel, click on Ruler. We're going to look at how we're going to use all these things later on. So the next thing we're going to talk about is formatting, how to actually format the Word documents. So first, I'm going to paste in a bunch of text I copied from a very ugly document over here. And the next thing we're going to do is to click on this multi-level list, click on this over here. Nice. Then next is to modify the styles. We're still going to go back to that place, but let's modify the styles first. So for the normal, this will be your body. Click on Modify. You click the font. This way, every of your documents will have the same font. Bold, make it justified. Just do as I do. Center line, automatic. You can leave this to automatic or you make it black, whichever way. Format, paragraph. Make this double. Click on OK. Click on OK. That's for the... Okay, no, sorry. Take away the bold for the body. Nice. Then the heading is the heading that is going to be bold. So bold, middle, flag, format, click on paragraph, double, click on OK, click on OK. Just replicate what I do. So in order not to bore you, I'm going to pause my video and do all the other headings. Then if you observe, anytime you edit a heading, the other one comes in line. So you don't have to worry yourself. The other types of heading will come. We have up to 9 different types of heading. So I don't think we worked on the font size for this heading. It's looking to be, yeah. Okay, we didn't work on the font at all. So Times New Roman 12. Nice. So let's quickly work on the second heading. Then after that, I'll pause the video and I'm going to do everything in the background so that I don't bore you. Okay. Our next thing, we're going to come here. Ensure that this is still ticked, still selected over here. It has to be here. So the next thing I'm going to show you now is how to automatically number your chapters so that you don't make any mistake. So to get started, first off, I'm going to take out this one here. take out the space, take out this second 1.1 here. Then these are chapter 1. Okay, let me quickly make a permanent edit to that. Again, we'll go to heading 1. I said heading 1 for the chapters. You make it center aligned. Click on OK. So that anytime you have another chapter, it will automatically be center aligned. Then the introduction is going to be heading 2, which is the 1.1. So I'm going to click on this now. You see automatically is 1.1. But sometimes some people may want it to be start from 0. So for that, you right click on there, click on set numbering value. Then you put this to 0, just 0, and click on OK. Then to continue the numbering, the same thing you are doing. Start from heading 2, 1.1. Now look at this. Heading 2, 1.2. Now you observe that you're not the one making the edits. It comes naturally. So that's it for chapter 1. So let's now look at chapter 2 and how to go about it. So once again, I'll paste down my content down below. Just an example. So you can see this automatically starts from 2. But what if it doesn't? The same thing you do. This is your chapter 2. I did this, make it 2. Then hold the mouse on it or click on it. Then go back to heading 1. You see that it's automatically in 2. Make it center align if it's being stubborn. Then to not make this start from 2, right click on it, highlight, right click, then set number value, continue from previous, advance, make it 2.0. Okay. Now you see everything begins to fall in line again. When you have a new topic, it falls in line. When you have a new topic, it falls in line. So now supposing you have another topic under this 2.2. So that will not be like a 2.2.1. The same thing, let's assume that is your topic. You put your mouse here, go for heading 3. Voila. So if you have a next one, so assuming this is your third or fourth inline topic, you click on this, come back, make sure your mouse is clicked there. Voila, you can see all the numbers follow suit without having issues. So much more, you can also make other edits if you want. Supposing you also want to work on the spacing, once again you come to the heading, you click here, click on modify. This is to add and see the value here, and this is to reduce. So you can add more. When you add a spacing, it adds to all your documents, everything together. Click on OK. Voila, the space applies for everything. So that's it for document formatting. Next, we're moving on to the next thing, is page numbering and preliminary pages. Now if you observe from this place, you observe that anything you click, you can easily go to that section of the document. This is because of the heading over here that we adjusted. So from here, we can easily go to anywhere and make necessary adjustments if we want. So to do your preliminary pages and page numbering, the first thing we're going to do is adding a new page. So let's click on insert blank page over here. The preliminary pages are usually pages that have your name and other things, and also your table of contents, your figures, table of content, and other things, your abstract, dedication, and other things that come before your main body. So for this course, we're just going to do the two of that. So first off, let's talk about our table of contents. So first of all, to insert our table of contents, now because of all the things we've been doing earlier, come to reference, table of contents, then use this second one. I found this to work best. So if we click on this, you will see that it will automatically generate all your things with the right page numbers automatically, with the fonts, everything, the also capitalization and so on and so forth. Everything comes automatically. So this one, you can also decide to, change this manually if you want. So you click on Times New Roman 12. Sometimes people like to make it in all caps, which is not a bad idea. So let's do that. So you can see that it will automatically generate all your things with the right page numbers automatically, with the fonts, everything, the also capitalization and so on and so forth. Everything comes automatically. So this one, you can also decide to, change this manually if you want. So you click on Times New Roman 12. Sometimes people like to make it in all caps, which is not a bad idea. So let's do that. uppercase. So now this table of content, let's just duplicate it so we can have more pages in our preliminary pages, and I'll show you how to number your preliminary pages in Roman figure and number your content in normal page numbering. So let's insert another blank page. So to number the preliminary pages, first thing is to number the page, all the pages normally. You go to insert, you see page numbering over here, bottom of page. So I'm told that the center one, this center plain text, is the one that is most used. So click on that. So that numbers all your pages and across all your documents. So close your header and footer. There's your page 1, your page 2. So let's convert it to Roman figure. So what you do in order to achieve that, double click on this. Click on page number, click on format page number, click on this, click on OK. Now you see, first of all your pages now carry Roman figure. In order to now start your page numbering from here to be 1, the same thing you do. Go to page break, use this very one, click on it, then you double click on this to bring in our menu. Untick this link to previous, click on page number, click again on format page, then change this to 1, 2, 3, start counting at 1, click on OK. Now you see, you can close the header now. Now you see that my chapter 1 starts from number 1 over here, and my preliminary pages is the Roman figures. So that's how to do that. So now the next thing we're going to talk about is creating a table of contents for our pictures and our tables inside our document. So I went ahead and fill in some of all these documents from our terrible document earlier. So as you can see, we now have a complete project here with all the chapters, but you see the table of contents is not complete. So what you can do is click on this, click on update table, and everything we've done comes here, takes all the correct page numbers and so on. So next thing we want to do is create table of contents for our pictures and our tables inside. So let's first do the pictures. So I added random pictures, doesn't really matter for us to understand what we're talking about. So to do it, we first need to go to reference over here, reference, insert citation. Then you see it figure 1. You just leave it, you leave this the way it is, don't clean it. You press your space bar and then you write the name of this image. So I'll just say first image. Then ensure that the label is figure. Then position, you can put it anywhere you want, below or above the text. Then you can also change the type of numbering. If you want it to be in italics, you can do that here. And if you want it to carry the heading, you can do that here, but we're not going to do that for now. Click on OK, then click on OK. Then you can see beneath here, the image comes here. You can also make it center aligned if you want. Then let's add the 2 space beneath it to make it look also. And let's add it for the second image. I added another image. Yeah, I think I kind of like cows recently. So click on the same thing, reference, insert citation. You see that it automatically takes figure 2. So make it cow. The same thing below, everything the same. Okay, put the space, make it center aligned. Now to pull up the table of contents for this image so that all the images will take the accurate page numbering. You come down here to your preliminary pages, a new tab. Then go back to reference, insert table of figures. Then you can see it here again. You don't have to do anything, just press OK. Now you can see the figure 1, the name is first image and is on page 2, while the next one is on page 3. And if I put my mouse here, look at what you see. If you hold Control and you click on it, it takes you to where the image is. How cool is that? Next, we're going to look at is the table of contents for tables. So I have 2 tables here. It's pretty much the same thing. You click on the table, click on insert citation. Now you will not change this to table you see table 1 automatically. So let me name it 1. Click on OK, just like that. Then that naming is also supposed to be the title of the table. So this same thing, insert table 2. So I name this 2. So what really matters is this place. Let me show you. So you can also have for equations, also for those that are into mathematics. So I'll do a second video on how to add equations to your documents. Then you can come and add it here. So you click on OK, table 2. Then come back to your preliminary pages and watch this. So you click on insert table of figures. What really matters is this place. If you click on figure, we'll go back to pictures. So click on table, it gives us tables. Click on OK. Voila, everything comes, the font, everything. You can still adjust it if you want. Maybe you have a separate style where everything carries the font and whatever we've been doing since. So again, you can give it a title above it. Yes, you call it table of figures. So that's it. You can add for this one anyhow you want it. So lastly, before we go, I quickly want to address an issue that some people may face. So for example, you want to print out your chapter 4 only. Say you just want to submit your chapter 4 to your supervisor or whoever you want to. So to print it out only without to print only your chapter 4 without printing your entire document, you come and click here, right click on it. First click on select heading and content so that you can select it. Then you right click again and click on print heading and content. Now you see that everything is selected. Now you click on print. Now you select where you want to place it. So for this, I'll save it as a test document, or let's say text doc. Save it as a PDF. Click on save. Now the next thing that we could also do with this is, take for example, we want to change the hierarchy of this. We want to take our page, a research design, to our chapter 1. For example, we made a mistake. All we have to do is drag it and drop it here. And you see everything falls in line. The numbering, this numbering, all the numbering falls in line. Nothing's edited. So we'll come to this 2.1. For example, we want to take it to chapter 4. We'll drag it and drop it here. And you see everything, all the numbering comes in line. And everything is not distorted. Your work is not distorted. So with this, we have come to the end of this video. And now we can see our wonderful looking formatted document. If you have any question, tips or tricks that you feel like need to know, please put it in the comment section, and don't be so shy to reach out to me if you have any question for me. Thank you very much, and please like, subscribe and turn on notification. Also guys, I'm going to be dropping a video on citation, how to format your citation, where to get citation, how to write your citation, and so on and so forth. I'm going to be dropping it very soon, so please ensure once again to subscribe, turn on that bell icon so you get notified when I post the video. Thank you very much. Peace out.